Let us pray. God of our city, God of our world, alive among us today as we gather with our graduates-to-be, filled with hope and renewal in their vocation as nurses. And we celebrate mothers, grandmothers, great-grandmothers, and in a special way, the students, graduates-to-be who are mothers. And we recall with joy, living God among us, the gift of the Sisters of Holy Cross, truly mothers, who began this extraordinary legacy of nursing among us. And we anticipate, through these graduates-to-be, the living out of this gift. We ask you, God, to direct the energy of this celebration to the healing, encouragement, strength, and peace for our city, on our streets, in our families, and in our own hearts. This we ask of you in a spirit of trust and faith. Amen. Be seated.
It is an honor to preside over this auspicious occasion, commencement of the class of 2015, Mount Carmel College of Nursing. Good afternoon. I'm Christine Wine, president of Mount Carmel College of Nursing, and I welcome our students, their families and friends, our faculty and staff, and honored guests to the 2015 Mount Carmel College of Nursing commencement. I'm delighted to be with you here on this very special day. Indeed, this milestone day is my very first commencement as your new president. As we get started, thank you. As we get started, I'd like to take this moment to recognize our honored guests and colleagues who are with us today. Mr. Matt Mazza, Chair of the Mount Carmel College of Nursing Board of Trustees. Mr. Klaus von Zicklin, President and CEO of the Mount Carmel Healthcare System, and President of the Mount Carmel Alumni Association, Ms. Jill Rill. Our commencement speaker today, Dr. Melanie Dreyer, Chair of the Board of Trustees of the Trinity Health System. Special guest, Dr. Nora Triola, Chief Nursing Officer, also of Trinity Health System. And of course, our outstanding faculty, sitting behind me on the stage. Let's give them all a round of applause. Again, it is indeed an honor to preside over this momentous occasion on the 2015 commencement, and this is a very, very special day for all of you students, and you need to celebrate. We begin by celebrating you, the class of 2015. You are now a part of the 112-year history of nursing education and excellence at Mount Carmel. To think that more than 100 years ago, a spirited and tiny band of determined Sisters of the Holy Cross founded what is now our college. We've been preparing nurses longer than anyone in Central Ohio, and you, graduates, are now a part of that legacy, that rich heritage of nursing education. This is also an exciting day because it recognizes and celebrates the amazing accomplishments of each of you. 252 men and women, both undergraduate and graduate students who are participating in commencement from both our Columbus and Fairfield Medical Center campuses. And I just told Dr. Dreyer, we've made a significant contribution today to overcoming the nursing shortage in this country. Thanks to all of you. We also recognize our online RN to BSN completion students who are graduating, many of whom are here today representing several states across the United States. And our reputation for nursing excellence is a legacy that continues to grow thanks to our students, faculty, and our board leadership and donors and all of the individuals who have supported us along the way. I would also like to recognize all of the master's students who are also graduating today. Quite simply, this day marks the beginning of a great new adventure for you. You started this remarkable journey by trusting and believing in yourselves with the realization of a dream and your goal of becoming a professional registered nurse. You followed your aspirations by pursuing a Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree or a Master of Science degree, and you did it because you had a passion for the art and science of nursing. And now you will be taking that knowledge and that passion with you onto medical surgical units, to ERs, to labor and delivery units, intensive care units, community outreach, outpatient services, to surgery, and to nursing education. Among so many other areas, you will be giving tirelessly to those you serve. I congratulate our new graduates, and I salute all of you in the audience this afternoon. Family members, and happy Mother's Day also. I'd like to express that to all the mothers in the room. Friends and loved ones who have supported, rallied, consoled, cheered, and you were there every step of the way for our graduates. Let's extend a big round of applause to family and friends. We are also proud of Mount Carmel, our family of students, faculty, staff, board of trustees, donors, alumni, and friends who have made it what it is today, a stellar institution of higher education and one of the largest nursing programs of its kind in the United States, dedicated to academic excellence. One of the hallmarks of Mount Carmel is that it has continuously experienced growth and change, new beginnings, new milestones, over and over again. As you know, when we started as the School of Nursing, we conferred a diploma in nursing. When we transitioned to become the College of Nursing, we conferred our first Bachelor of Science in Nursing degrees in 1993, nearly 25 years ago. And in 2003, our coveted Master of Science program began, and today I am very proud to say that 2015 is the year of new beginnings. This fall marks the beginning of our Doctor of Nursing Practice degree program, which will enable master's-prepared nurses to take their careers to an even higher level. The DNP is the highest nursing practice degree available and will further distinguish Mount Carmel and further enhance our reputation for excellence in nursing education as high-performing nurses reach the pinnacle of their nursing practice and take their place as innovative leaders in the world. As I look around today, I am memorizing your faces, as I will expect to see many of you return with the desire to add graduate degrees to your achievements. As nurses, you've answered the call, the compelling need to serve and to dedicate your lives to a career that truly makes a difference in the lives of men, of women, and children, and to our community. You will be receiving your diplomas today, which signify your achievements and accomplishments. Please remember, though, that your education does not stop here. I want to share with you one of the many inspiring quotes shared with me on another milestone day, the day of my inauguration as your president last fall. An alumna of the School of Nursing, and she was a member of the class of 1977, gave me these words, and they are the words of the late Maya Angelou, which I now give to you. As a nurse, we have the opportunity to heal the heart, mind, soul, and body of our patients, their families, and ourselves. They may forget your name, but they will never forget how you made them feel. Graduates, my advice to you: heal the hearts, minds, souls, and bodies of your patients. Continue to keep alive the faith, determination, and belief in yourselves that brought you this far. Embrace lifelong learning and continue to pursue your goals and aspirations with courage and conviction. And if you ever have a day where you feel that everything is too much or you're too overwhelmed, keep in mind another quote, my favorite, as many of you know: keep calm and carry on. Congratulations, graduates, and I wish you every success on behalf of Mount Carmel College of Nursing. I thank you for entrusting your academic lives and your dreams with us. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I'm Matt Mazza, Chair of the Mount Carmel College of Nursing Board of Trustees, and on behalf of the board, I welcome you here this afternoon and extend our warmest congratulations and best wishes to you, members of the class of 2015. Lewis Carroll, the author probably most famous for the Alice in Wonderland story, is also famous for having said, and I quote, "One of the secrets of life is that all that is really worth the doing is what we do for others." Well, class of 2015, you certainly had the determination, the perseverance, and the passion to realize that you wanted a life where you would be doing for others. You took the steps necessary to get yourself to that place, and here you are today. You have achieved a level of preparation that equips you for work that is not only noble and necessary, but as Carol says, is really worth doing. And now, in just a little while, you will receive your undergraduate or graduate degrees in nursing. And I am honored to be among the first to congratulate you on achieving the dream you had of becoming nurses, and for some of you, extending that dream to the graduate level as outstanding Mount Carmel professional registered nurses and leaders. Entrusted with carrying out the vision of the college, the Mount Carmel College of Nursing Board of Trustees is dedicated to meeting the needs of those we serve, our new graduates, alumni, students, their families, faculty, staff, patients, and our community. It's an honor we don't take lightly, and we thank you for the privilege of making dreams become reality. Graduates, your future is rich with promise and unparalleled professional growth. Please go forward, knowing that we are with you, not only in spirit, but also in the breadth and depth of the 112-year history of excellence in nursing education that is embodied in the diplomas you are about to receive today. Graduates, we commend you for all you have done and for all you will accomplish. This is a time of tremendous transition for you, a milestone as you transition into new careers and new opportunities, applying new skills and current evidence-based practices in your life's calling. Transitions can be difficult, but also full of opportunities. The Mount Carmel College of Nursing is transitioning too, not only because the healthcare environment is always changing, but also because we must always strive to improve the higher education experience here at the Mount Carmel College of Nursing. The college has a rich history, but the demands of higher education compel us to have a leader that can navigate this fine institution as it transforms itself and remains a leader in nursing education for the next 100 plus years. We have such a leader in Dr. Wine, and I'm speaking on behalf of the Board of Trustees, Christine, we support you. Today also marks a significant milestone for our new president, Dr. Christine Wine, as this is her first time presiding over a commencement ceremony for the Mount Carmel College of Nursing. Dr. Wine came to us nearly a year ago, just last July, And as you can imagine, the Board of Trustees took very seriously our task to fill the ample shoes of Dr. Ann Sheely, who had served Mount Carmel in this role since 1990. The board sought someone who would both honor and respect the legacy of the college, but who would also have the vigor and vision, as well as the credentials and the courage, to innovatively position the college for the dynamic, ever-changing, and complex demands of the healthcare environment of today and of tomorrow. Dr. Wine has certainly stepped up to the academic plate, and yes, I'm sure today is a very proud moment for her, just as it is for each of you. We are also very proud of the fine job she has done in the short time she has been here. And now it is my extreme pleasure to introduce today's commencement speaker, Dr. Melanie Dreher. Melanie Dreher, PhD RN, currently serves as chair of the Board of Trustees for Trinity Health, among the largest health networks in the United States and the parent organization of the Mount Carmel Health System. Actually, she serves in a number of healthcare governance roles. Dr. Dreher also is a member of the Chicago Board of Health, a director of Wellmark Blue Cross Blue Shield, and a trustee of Loyola University. Dr. Dreher has had a distinguished career in research and academic leadership, having produced several books, reports, and published articles. In addition to her research studies that have been widely quoted by such publications like the New York Times, the Wall Street Journal, and the Chronicle of Higher Education, she was a charter member of the National Institute for Nursing Research and the National Institutes of Health Council and Public Representatives. Her 4 decades of leadership in nursing education include deanships at the University of Miami, the University of Massachusetts at Amherst, the University of Iowa, and most recently, Rush University College of Nursing, where she is now Dean Emerita. After serving as president of Sigma Theta Tau International, the Honor Society of Nursing, Dr. Dreher was honored by that organization through the establishment of the Melanie Dreher Dean's Award, given annually to a dean who has most embraced the values of the Sigma Theta Tau. She also is a fellow in the American Academy of Nursing and recently was named among the 40 smartest people in healthcare in Becker's Hospital Report. Dr. Dreher says that her favorite accomplishment has been teaching and mentoring students and faculty over 40 years in academic nursing, which generated the greatest meaning in her career, the greatest contribution to society, and the most worthwhile legacy. And now I present to you Dr. Melanie Dreher, your keynote speaker for the 2015 Mount Carmel College of Nursing Commencement.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. Congratulations. Let me just start there. Today, the Mount Carmel School of Nursing is presenting society with an exquisite and enduring gift. 245 undergraduate nurses and 47 graduate nurses. It's the gift that keeps on giving. I am so deeply honored to be able to stand here and to congratulate you and to thank your families and friends for their support and to give tribute to the Mount Carmel faculty that has guided you through this chapter of your lives and prepared you for the next chapter. Learning to be a nurse is not easy. I'm sure you've discovered that. The jam-packed, chock-full, bursting at the seams, no time to catch your breath programs of study that each of you has completed are testimony to the expanding knowledge and technology necessary to keep people well and minister to the sick. And equally important, you learned that nursing is not just a job. It is a very special kind of practice. It is your vocation, your calling, and indeed, your ministry. Several years ago, I was given a wonderful book entitled Heroism, A Nursing Value. In it, the author asks whether heroism, which has inspired nurses throughout the last 30 centuries, is being lost. Clearly, science and technology have broadened the knowledge base of nursing and equipped us for new practice roles. But is our profession spiritually equipped with the values that enhearten and humanize patient care? I have to believe that heroism is necessarily embedded in the very essence of nursing. As protectors and advocates for those who are vulnerable and suffering, you will be called into heroic action that you neither sought nor even desired. You do not have to be on the battleground or in an epidemic or at a disaster to become a hero. Florence Nightingale, a brilliant nurse, scientist, and leader, asked of her aspiring students, "Will you be a hero in your daily work?" We may give you an institution to learn in, but it is you who must furnish the heroic feelings of doing your duty, doing your best, without which no institution is safe. I would like to share 2 nurse work stories that demonstrate how it is almost impossible for nurses not to be heroes. The first is a personal incident that occurred several years ago when my children and I were living in Jamaica in the West Indies. I had decided to take a break from field work one day and take them all to the beach. And on our way, we came across a terrible accident that had just occurred minutes earlier. The driver was seriously injured and unconscious and still sitting in the front seat. Several villagers were gathered around the vehicle, talking excitedly, but not taking much action, which probably was a good thing. And as any nurse would do, I immediately went into automatic, assessed the situation, assigned a job to each of my 2 older children, and with the help of onlookers, lifted the driver into the back of my station wagon. A friend of the victim climbed in to steady him, and I was glad for that. And sort of being very busy and giving instructions, nurses are really good at that, I sort of forgot about my youngest child. And this obviously was very upsetting to him. He was only about 4 at the time. And he had started to cry, and he protested, "Mommy, I don't want that man in our car." He meant the injured driver. And I was impatient, and I just retorted, "Jay, this man is dying. Get in the front seat, we're going to the hospital." So he sat in the front seat next to me, and all the way to the casualty ward, he kept looking over the back seat and saying, "Is he dead yet, Mom?" Actually, it was a miracle our passenger was still alive, given all the encouragement that he was getting from my son. So a week or so later, we got him to the casualty ward and deposited him and went on to the beach. And a week or so later, we checked on our patient and found him recovering nicely, despite 2 broken legs and the absence of a spleen. And several months later, when we had to return to the United States, I overheard Jay talking to his friend. And his friend was trying to clear up this confusion. "Well, is your mom a nurse or is she a doctor?" And Jay's response was, "I don't know, but she saves people's lives." Well, clearly, this was an important, very meaningful event in the life of my son. And to tell you the truth, I hadn't given it a second thought. It's just in a day's work. So, and now I'd like to share with you kind of an opposite story. The second story was told to me by my husband, the husband of one of my alumni when I served as dean at University of Iowa. He and his wife both worked at the University of Iowa Hospital. He was a first-year resident, and she was a nurse working in the pediatric oncology unit. They had no money, and they had, given their schedules, they had even less time. But they finally were able to capture a long weekend and planned to drive to Minnesota to visit her parents. Unfortunately, their ancient car gave up in northern Iowa, and they had to be towed to a repair shop in a very, very rural village. The owner of the repair shop, a real Iowan, examined the car, and then gave them the bad news that it could be fixed, but it needed a part that he would not be able to get until the next day. He then looked at this young wife and said, "Don't you work at the U?" And the U is Iowa code for University Hospital. And she responded, she did. "You were the nurse who took care of my brother's boy when he died. He was only 7. She connected the names, remembered immediately, and then inquired about the family and commented on their courage during that terrible time. The car repairman then went inside his office, saying nothing, and returned with his car keys, which he handed to her husband and said, "Take my car, visit your mom and dad, and yours will be ready on your way back." Another example of heroism and how much people appreciate, way after the fact, what nurses have done and been in their lives. These stories are so not unique. It would be difficult to find a nurse who could not cite many, many incidents, both on the job and off, in which he or she stepped into a crisis and was there when needed. Whether we are rescuing accident victims or whether we are comforting families through the loss of a loved one, we are heroes. The emotionally wrenching yet heartwarming acts of heroism by nurses that we read about in the newspaper or see on TV actually are a tribute to, but just a sample of all those nurses who are not in the news, but there every day for patients and families. Those patients and families who are seeking the strongest, most competent, most comforting person to help them through the next hour of their crisis. Every minute, nurses all over the world are managing the care of patients with serious illness, sheltering the homeless, guiding new parents through the birth of their first babies, and comforting bereft families. It is simply what we do. These are not easy times. Our latter-day heroes are faced with latter-day battles that have to do with social justice and access to care. I often hear nursing students and faculty and clinicians lamenting the self-interest and economic imperatives that appear to be driving healthcare today. But in spite of these new battles before us, we cannot be discouraged. Florence Nightingale was aware that the battle for high-quality health care for all citizens would necessarily take us from the bedside and into political and economic arenas. She acknowledged that the freedom to act was prerequisite to development and dissemination of knowledge, and that we must enlist our heroic values in protecting the health of the public. And I quote Florence Nightingale again, "I can neither approve of women and men who decline the responsibility of it, nor of the persons, who would shut them out from it. The mission of nursing is to promote health and alleviate human suffering, and is to convince the public of its significance." So I would like to leave you with a couple pieces of advice, and this is unsolicited, and I'm usually loath to give unsolicited advice, but since I'm standing here, I'm going to do it anyway. But I wish someone had told me this when I was a young nurse, just starting out. First, do not be afraid. Fear is a bad companion for people with a purpose, called to change the world. Sadly, we live in a fear-dominated society where it takes enormous courage to champion the needs and rights of people who cannot do it themselves. Be a disruptor, a constructive disruptor, but be a disruptor nonetheless. Challenge those rules that were intended for another purpose and another time. You are nurses with a highly translatable set of skills and knowledge that will allow you to take many chances in your professional life. Take those chances because they're for the good of patients and the communities you serve. And don't be put off by the size of the problem. The bigger the problem, the more meaningful the solution. Second, do love the people you serve. The passion that guides your practice, your healing ministry, is the secret sauce of effective advocacy and everyday heroism. And third, make sure you tell your stories to your children. It's very important for them to know what you do. The future of humankind is dependent not only on science and technological creativity, but on relationships and a societal consciousness that promotes the common good. Ultimately, creating a better healthcare system contributes hugely to creating a sustainable society that grows emotionally and spiritually at the same rate as its science and technology. You have chosen well to begin or continue your nursing career at Mount Carmel. It will be deeply gratifying for us to see the legacy that each of you will create in nursing. Please accept my heartiest congratulations. Thank you so much.
The Mount Carmel College of Nursing commencement ceremony is designed with two principal goals: to recognize with an honorary degree individuals who have distinguished themselves during their professional careers, and to recognize students who have distinguished themselves by completing the degree requirements for the Master of Science degree or Bachelor of Science in Nursing degree. An honorary degree from an American college or university is a tangible recognition of distinguished service, professional achievement, and outstanding creative work. Founded in 1990, Mount Carmel College of Nursing conferred its first honorary degree in 1998. Today, we confer the honorary doctorate from Mount Carmel College of Nursing on Dr. Melanie Dreyer. Will you please come forward and be recognized?
Did you tell me you were going to do this?
You didn't know? That's wonderful. Melanie Dreyer, we recognize you today as a recipient of the honorary doctorate, the Doctor of Laws, awarded by Mount Carmel College of Nursing. The honorary doctorate is the highest recognition that Mount Carmel College of Nursing bestows. In honoring individuals, the college recognizes persons who have exemplified the values of the college mission, which includes respect for the worth, dignity, and well-being of each person, encouragement of social responsibility, and service to others. Additionally, honored individuals will have made a strong contribution to society through the professions, education, business, industry, government, or public office. Dr. Dreyer, you have distinguished yourself as a highly respected contributor to the field of nursing education, and Mount Carmel College of Nursing is privileged and honored to award you this honorary degree.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
So honored.
too.
Getting fluffed.
Just pull on this a little bit, yes, so we can straighten it out. That's good. Now we need a picture. And now I call upon Matt Mazza, who will present the candidates for the degrees Master of Science and Bachelor of Science in Nursing. Will the candidates please rise?
Will the candidates please rise? The Board of Trustees and faculty present these candidates who have completed the requirements for the Master of Science or Bachelor of Science in Nursing. On behalf of the Board of Trustees and faculty of the college, I recommend that these degrees be conferred.
By virtue of the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and upon recommendation of the faculty of Mount Carmel College of Nursing, I confer upon each of you the Master of Science or the Bachelor of Science in Nursing, with all of the rights, privileges, and responsibilities pertaining to the degree. I welcome you to the company of college-educated men and women, graduates. For those who are receiving the Bachelor of Science degree today, you may move your tassels to the left.
Will the candidates for the degree Master of Science please come forward to receive your diplomas? Heidi R. Basinger. Lindsay M. Belcher. Erin Paige Bender. Kelly J. Bergstrom. Safa Bushanafa. Billy Joe Gurer. Latanya Marie Butler.
This is also my last name, Osmanai. Say it again. Osmanai.
Osmanai. Okay. Osmanai.
Luftia.
Luftia Sella
Osmanai.
Osmanai. Luftia Sella Osmanai. Michael Jacob Fomenki. Heidi Lynn Freimeyer. Jennifer J. Girardi. Rebecca Rose Headley. Kenneth Lloyd Hoffman. Aricia LaShawn Fuller Howard. Anna Hung Chan. Suzanne Kearns. Sherry Lynn Kovac. Karen Coons. Megan McCoy Long. Trisha Marie Lynch. Mangino. Stacy M. Marcus. Catherine A. McLean. Jillian Miller. Sarah Ellen Moore. Sarah Elizabeth Parthmore. Barbara Ann Phillips. Megan Sue Caudill Pratt. Catherine L. Reddick. Lori A. Rhine. Jessica Page Sias. Patricia L. Skunda. Angela M. H. Smith. Ashley Elizabeth Smith. Carrie Crow Spurlock. Jenny L. Stoner. Julie Marie Twilley. Jane Varpon. Lauren Renee Wallace. Aaron K. Wyant. Ashley Nicole Winkhart. Jennifer Winston. Colleen Janelle Young. The next group of graduates on the stage are already licensed as registered nurses. They have completed the Mount Carmel College of Nursing online RN BSN completion program, which is currently ranked number 6 in the nation by bestcolleges.com. Karen L. Blair, academic distinction. Deborah Hurlbut, academic distinction. Susan Lather Josephchek, academic distinction. Julia Louise Mattis, academic distinction. Megan Rosanna McLean, academic distinction. Kimberly K. Munning, academic distinction. Antona Deanne Napier, academic distinction. Beth A. Pearman, academic distinction. Ellen C. Smithline, academic distinction. Mark J. Solo, academic distinction. Okay, thank you.
Will the graduates of the traditional pre-licensure BSN program please come to the stage? The first group includes 20 graduates who have completed the program at our satellite campus at Fairfield Medical Center in Lancaster, Ohio. Haley Anderson. Danielle Barahona. Natalie Lynn Coleman, graduating summa cum laude. Aubrey Alicia Kuykendall. Oh, okay. Jenna Alexandria Christ. Caitlin Henry, recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. Caitlin Hope Kostler, graduating summa cum laude, recipient of the LAMP Award. Shayna Elise Lovell, graduating magna cum laude. Alexis Michelle Martin, graduating cum laude, winner, recipient of the Inspiration Award. Tamara Yvette McCarroll, recipient of the Humanitarian Award. Megan Elizabeth Novotny. Cassie Michelle Poole. Allison Renee Quinlan. Megan M. Robinson, graduating cum laude. Caitlin Marie Shainlob, graduating magna cum laude. Sierra Schutz. Miranda Carolise Smith, graduating cum laude. Nadia Leellen Smith. Chelsea Marie Shappett, recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. Brittany Warner, graduating magna cum laude. Our next group of graduates coming to the stage have completed the pre-licensure program at the Columbus campus. Kayla Michelle Allison. Jessica Lynn Amrine, graduating summa cum laude. Kathy Lynn Anderson. Fallon V. Astrowski, graduating cum laude. Paige Alexandra Augustine. Jared Drake Bader, graduating magna cum laude, recipient of the Clinical Excellence Award. Stephanie Ann Baer. Courtney Baird. Marilee E. Bauer, graduating cum laude. Leah K. Bell. Amber Michelle Baratish, graduating cum laude. Rachel Nicole Bernert, graduating magna cum laude. Keith Michael Bayer. Jennifer Lynn Black, graduating magna cum laude. Jenny Marie Blackburn, graduating summa cum laude, also a graduate of the honors program. Kathleen Marie Bradley. Elise R. Brown. Caitlin Christine Byrne, graduating summa cum laude, graduate of the honors program. Marissa Suzanne Byrne.
Okay. Yeah. Don't cry.
Sarah Elizabeth Cahill, graduating summa cum laude, also a graduate of the honors program. Ebony Nicole Caldwell. Bailey M. Cavalage, graduating summa cum laude. Shay Lorraine Campbell. Shakira Case, graduating cum laude. Erica Lynn Senta. Allison Paige Chamberlain. Allison Marie Clayton. Aaron Klippinger. Bradley Scott Clausen. Catherine Elizabeth Connolly. Maria Nelly Coronado. Caitlin Cross. Megan Cunningham, graduating cum laude. Erica L. Darby. Brielle Denise Doherty. Hannah Bradley Davidson, graduating summa cum laude. Ashley Nicole Delp. Jessica Frances Dixon. Stacy Marie Durbin, graduating magna cum laude. Whitney Frances Eel. Valerie K. Eckstein. Luke Michael Evans. Emily Nadine Firich. Brittany Chantel Fox, graduating magna cum laude, graduate of the honors program. Catherine Rose Fries. Alvy Marie Geiser, graduating magna cum laude. Samuel L. Gillespie. Chandra Lee Grace. Jenna Lee Grunden. Derek Preston Hattinger, graduating cum laude. Nadian Tamika Houghton Bailey, graduating cum laude. Macy Ano, graduating magna cum laude, graduate of the honors program. Emily Ann Henry. Rihanna Hickman. Brooke Taylor Higgins, graduating summa cum laude. Janet Rose Hollenbach. Zebulon John Homan. Stacy Lynn Huber, graduating summa cum laude. Melinda Janice Hunkler, graduating summa cum laude. Steph Jackson. Jessica Marie Jacobs, graduating magna cum laude. Tiffany M. Johnson, graduating summa cum laude. Joshua Bernard Keys. Alyssa Marie Krebs, graduating magna cum laude. Jennifer K. Cupper, graduating magna cum laude. Raven Denise Lenz. Rachel Lindner. Julie Ann Litzenberger. Megan Elaine Long. Kayla Ann Lorenzen, graduating summa cum laude, also a graduate of the honors program. Holly Christine Lears, graduating magna cum laude. Simone Elise Luzader. Lauren Mayfield. Callie Ann McAndrew. Kendall Elise McCann, graduating magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole McLean, graduating magna cum laude. Ashley McCord Green. Ashley N. McLaughlin. Melissa Erica McPherson. Skylar D. Meredith, graduating summa cum laude. Caitlin Elizabeth Myers. Taryn E. Miles, graduating cum laude. Tori Nicole Miller. Darian Danielle Mongold, graduating magna cum laude. Alyssa Kai Montanero, graduating summa cum laude. Taylor Nicole Morris. Sarah Kathleen Mulligan. Susan Marie Mullins, graduating magna cum laude. Krista Danielle Murphy. Paige Marie Myers. Hannah Marie Newton. Alicia Latisse Neininger. Erin Lynn Noon, graduating magna cum laude. Molly Louise Obert, graduating summa cum laude. Afua Awosowo Opoko. Brenda J. Osborne, graduating summa cum laude. Jacqueline Danielle Palmer. Hannah Parsons. Abigail Renee Pierce. Brittany Nicole Pontius, graduating cum laude. Abigail Rose Porter. Shelby Raver. Kara Renee Redman. Patrick Joseph Reed. Devin K. Riley. Olivia M. Ringwalt, graduating summa cum laude, a graduate of the honors program. Lindsay Nicole Rohal. Brianna Marie Roldan, graduating magna cum laude. Lindsay Irene Rose, graduating cum laude. Rayanne Christina Ross, graduating summa cum laude. Rebecca Sullivan. Allison Marie Sammons. Jessica Michelle Sanford. Melissa Ann Saucier, graduating summa cum laude. Taylor Elizabeth Schmidt. Kara Lynn Schrader, graduating magna cum laude. Erica Seebach, graduating magna cum laude. Jessica Sky Sell, graduating magna cum laude. Jason A. Sims. Heidi Elizabeth Skinner, graduating summa cum laude. Florence Smith. Isaac Richard Smith. Caitlin M. Snyder, graduating cum laude. Kylie Noelani Soga. Willard James Taylor IV. Michaela Thompson. Kirsten Michelle Tilton, graduating summa cum laude. Anna Marie Warnock, graduating cum laude. Savannah Beth Witten, graduating summa cum laude, a graduate of the honors program. Brittany Elena Wicker. Danica Ann Wiles. Taylor Jean Williams. Shay Andre Nicola Winch. Harmony Wise, graduating magna cum laude. Kendra Brooke Wood. Alexandria Brianne Yancic. Caitlin Ruth Zarbaugh, graduating cum laude, a recipient of the LAMP Award. Marcy Allen Zentz, graduating magna cum laude. Glenn Noel Jacques, graduating magna cum laude. Let's celebrate them as graduates.
Good afternoon, Dr. Wine, graduates, faculty, family, and friends. My name is Jill Rill, and I'm in the class of 1977. A week after graduation, I started working at Columbus Children's Hospital, and that was 38 years ago. And I'm still working there. And if you've never seen one of these before, this is my cap from Mount Carmel. So I bring you greetings from the Mount Carmel Alumni Association, which you are now a part of, and the newest members. You have a responsibility to carry on a long and honored tradition of dedication and excellence built over 100 years of Mount Carmel nursing graduates who have come before you. I've always believed that the word nurse is a word of action. Do be passionate about nursing. A job for life, that is all love. Do be involved with your peers, your professional groups, and your community. Do stay in touch with Mount Carmel. Maintain your alumni membership and participate in our activities, reunions, and events. The people that you are sharing your graduation experience today will be your friends and colleagues for life, and the Alumni Association will always be your link to the college. Do maintain a professional appearance. It's so important to make a good first impression on the patients and their families. I've spent 38 years doing a job that I love, one that has brought me a great deal of personal satisfaction, and I wish the very same for you as you embark. So congratulations, class of 2015.
Please stand and join me in singing the alma mater.
Congratulations and may you be blessed. You who have known struggle and hardship and made great sacrifices to be here today, you are truly gifts to us and to the people you serve and will serve. May God's face shine upon you, and may the wind be at your back with successful employment as you live out your talents and careers. May you be blessed with a sense of humor, resiliency, and comeback should you struggle and fail at something. May you be blessed with values that are long-lasting and sustaining: joy, love, honesty, integrity, faith. And may you be gifted with companions on the journey. May this college of Mount Carmel College of Nursing continue to be blessed with students, now graduates, like you, who give it life and purpose. Amen. Amen. Amen.